Some mornings feel slower than others. You wake up, you stretch, and you realise things aren't quite the same as they used to be. Maybe you've noticed your energy fading, or perhaps there are more silent moments in your body, especially in places you don't talk about. It's not painful, but it's there. A quiet change, a shift in how your body responds. You might ask yourself, is this just aging, or is there something I can do? Let me whisper something gentle but powerful. There is something as simple as what you eat when the day begins. Today, I want to share with you a natural breakfast that may help improve blood flow, especially where it matters most for men over 60. It's not magic, it's science, and it's habit. And most importantly, it's easy. But before we go into that, I want to tell you something. You are not alone. In my years of working with older adults, I've had conversations with thousands of men between 60 and 90. Men like John, a retired firefighter who hadn't felt alive in years until he made small changes to his morning routine. Or David, a quiet gardener who came to me about fatigue, not knowing it was all connected. And Richard, 72, who simply said, I miss feeling like myself. They all thought it was too late. That intimacy, energy, circulation, those were things of the past. But when we looked deeper, we found the root sluggish blood flow, especially to vital areas. And that can be changed gently. At the end of this video, I'll also share with you a surprising combination, something simple yet powerful that works hand in hand with this breakfast to support better circulation and intimacy. Now, let's talk science. Gently, as men age, the blood vessels that supply oxygen to the intimate areas begin to lose flexibility. The lining of these vessels, called the endothelium, thins and becomes less responsive. This doesn't happen overnight. It happens over time, often without symptoms, until one day something doesn't work the way it used to. Add in a sedentary lifestyle, poor sleep, or processed food, and you've got a recipe for reduced blood flow. But the good news is food can be part of the solution. Certain fruits and foods contain natural compounds called nitric oxide boosters. These help blood vessels relax and widen, improving circulation not just to your heart or brain, but to areas responsible for your intimate vitality. So, what's this breakfast? Let me introduce you to a powerful trio: watermelon, blueberries, a small handful of walnuts. Watermelon is rich in an amino acid called citrulline, which your body converts to arginine, a precursor to nitric oxide, the molecule that tells your blood vessels to open up. It's like nature's own gentle support for blood flow. Blueberries are packed with flavonoids, which help keep your blood vessels young and flexible. They've been shown to support cognitive function, heart health, and yes, sexual function by improving microcirculation. And walnuts, they're full of omega-3 fatty acids and L-arginine, another nitric oxide booster. Plus, they're anti-inflammatory and heart-friendly. When you combine these three into a small bowl in the morning, fresh watermelon cubes, a handful of blueberries, and some crushed walnuts, you're not just having breakfast, you're feeding your vessels, your vitality, and your self-worth. And the beauty, it's simple. It doesn't require medication, it's natural. John, the firefighter I mentioned earlier, started this breakfast 3 times a week. Within a month, he noticed not just better energy, but also a return of something he thought was gone: interest, confidence, presence in his own body. David combined it with a short walk and some light stretching. And for the first time in years, he said his hands and feet didn't feel cold anymore. That's circulation at work. So Here's your gentle invitation for this week. Try this breakfast 3 mornings in a row. See how your body responds. And while you eat it, take a deep breath. Sit by the window. Feel your body receiving care, not control. In the next section, I'll share with you a surprising combination, a warm drink that complements this breakfast beautifully and enhances the benefits. But for now, just begin. You don't need to fix everything. Just start with one loving act toward your body. If this message has resonated with you, I gently invite you to leave a comment below, share your story, your experience, or simply say 1 if you found this video helpful, or 0 if not. Every voice matters. And if you feel this video has brought you even a small sense of hope, please consider liking it, subscribing to this channel, and turning on notification. That helps us reach more men like you. In the next video, we'll talk about a warm drink that supports nitric oxide, so be sure to stay tuned. Now let's talk about that surprising warm drink I promised you. It's not fancy, it's not expensive, but it works in harmony with the breakfast we discussed earlier to support deeper circulation and nourish those quiet parts of you that may have been forgotten for too long. It's simple warm beetroot and ginger tea. Beets are one of nature's richest sources of dietary nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, helping open your blood vessels, just like watermelon and walnuts do. But beetroot adds something extra endurance and oxygen efficiency. That means not only better blood flow, but also more stamina, more resilience, and even improved mental alertness. Now combine that with fresh ginger. Ginger enhances circulation, reduces inflammation, and adds warmth to your core. In traditional medicine, ginger has long been known to support yang energy, vitality, heat, strength. To make this tea, simply slice 2-3 thin rounds of raw beet, add 2 slices of fresh ginger, pour hot water over it, and let it steep for 10 minutes, if you like. You can add a teaspoon of raw honey or a dash of lemon. Sip it slowly, preferably after your breakfast bowl of watermelon, blueberries, and walnuts. Let it warm your chest. Let it awaken something inside. Richard, one of the men I mentioned earlier, added this tea to his routine. At first, he was skeptical. Beets, he said. I used to hate them. But after 3 weeks, he told me this: I can walk up the stairs now without holding the rail. My fingers don't go numb in the cold anymore. And my wife noticed I'm sleeping better. He smiled when he said that last part. These are the quiet victories of aging well. Now let's talk about something even deeper, because when we talk about intimate health, especially in men over 60, we're not just talking about the body, we're talking about confidence, about feeling like a man again, about presence. Too often, men carry silent burdens. They don't want to talk about what's no longer working. They blame themselves. They think it's their fault. Or worse, that it's a natural decline they must accept. But science tells us otherwise. These changes are not always inevitable. Many of them are influenced by how we eat, how we move, how we sleep, and even how we think about ourselves. That's why this isn't just a nutrition video. It's a reminder that your body is still listening. When you give it the right signals, nutrients that open vessels, rituals that center your mind, habits that show care, it responds. Maybe not overnight, but always with consistency. David once told me, I used to eat out of convenience, whatever it was fast, but now I eat like someone who wants to live. That shift from convenience to intentional nourishment changed his mood, his energy, even his relationship. So here's a simple practice I'd love to offer you today after your breakfast and warm tea. Take 5 minutes for stillness. No TV, no phone, just sit, put your hand over your chest or your belly, breathe slowly, in through your nose, out through your mouth, feel your body digest, feel your blood move. Say to yourself quietly, I care for you. This small act, just 5 minutes, can regulate your nervous system, improve digestion, and yes, support better circulation to every part of you. You see, health isn't just about doing more, it's about doing with care. Let me remind you, there is no shame in seeking vitality after 60. There is no shame in wanting to feel more present, more alive, more connected. It's not about performance, it's about presence. And that presence starts with how you begin your day. So let's recap gently. Your natural breakfast watermelon, blueberries, walnuts, your warm tea beet, and ginger. Your daily pause, 5 minutes of quiet presence, 3 simple tools that together can nourish your circulation, your intimacy, and your sense of self. If you followed this far, I want to thank you because you are the reason I make these messages. This is more than health advice. It's an invitation to come back home to your body, to care, to hope. If you've tried this or have your own version of a morning ritual, I would truly love to hear from you. Leave a comment below, share your experience, or just type 1 if this video helped you, 0 if it didn't. I read every single one. And if you feel this video has value for someone you care about, gently share it. It might just open a quiet door in their life too. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. It helps us reach more men who are quietly searching, just like you. In the next video, we'll explore a gentle nighttime routine that can help balance hormones and support deeper sleep, another pillar of intimate and circulatory health. Your journey doesn't end here, it's just beginning. You might be wondering, is it really possible that something as simple as breakfast, tea, and 5 minutes of stillness could change how I feel? And my answer, softly but firmly, is yes. Not because it's a miracle, but because it's a pattern. You see, after 60, your body doesn't need punishment. It needs patterns of care, gentle, consistent actions that tell your blood, your cells, and even your emotions, you matter. You are not being forgotten. Intimate health is not just physical, it's emotional, relational, and spiritual. It's about connection with your body, with the person you love, and with yourself. The breakfast we've talked about isn't just about nutrients, it's a symbol that says today, I choose to feed the part of me that still wants to live fully. And every time you do it, every time you choose that bowl of fruit, brew that warm tea, sit quietly and breathe, you're not just caring for your body, you're rebuilding trust. You're whispering to yourself, I still believe in you. And that belief, my friend, is stronger than any supplement or prescription. You may still have days when you feel tired, discouraged, or unsure. That's okay. Let those be part of the rhythm, not the end of the story, because healing is not a straight line. It's a quiet, winding road built with moments of intention. So if today all you did was watch this video, that's already a step. If tomorrow you try the breakfast, that's another. If by the weekend you're sipping tea and sitting in silence, then you are on your way. And that's all you need to begin. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, even late 80s reclaim their vitality not by chasing their youth, but by honouring their present, by choosing presence over performance, gentleness over guilt, routine over regret. This is your invitation to feel, to nourish, to be fully here in this moment, because this season of life is not the end. It's the deepening, the time when you finally give to yourself the same care you once gave to others. And in that care, you find a quiet strength. If this message has touched you, I invite you again, leave a comment below. Just type 1 if it helped, type 0 if it didn't, or if you feel called. Share a piece of your story. There are other men reading who may be walking the same quiet road, and your voice might be the one that helps them keep going. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you never miss another moment like this. In the next video, I'll be guiding you through a gentle evening routine that supports better sleep, hormone balance, and emotional calm, an essential trio for restoring vitality at any age. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are simply beginning again with wisdom, with softness, and with strength. Thank you for being here. You are deeply, deeply valued.